Coming in from Florida. What I'm doing, I just started reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, a revised version that's updated for the 21st century. So I've added some additional things to it. And what I'm looking at, this book here is it's a very excellent book, but it's not a book you can read once and really grasp the concept that they're trying to get across to you. Except for chapter 1, you got the power of thought. And so like it says here, a quote from the book: "Thoroughly thoughts are things and powerful things that, when mixed with purpose, persistent, and a burning desire for their translation into riches or other material object." Okay, and you really have to think about that, because we always think this old quote: you really got to watch your thoughts, because thoughts become words. Okay, and your words become action. Okay, and then action become habits, and then habits becomes your character, and then your character becomes your destiny. So, and everything started from thoughts. So you have to really, have the right thoughts and think about the right things in your life to really get you where you need to be. Because again, thoughts determine your destiny. If you was to go from one point to the next, your thoughts determine your destiny. So what you think about is going to put you where you're destined to be. So if you think about, negative things, then it should translate that you're going to have a negative destiny. But again, you can think positive, but if you don't put no action into it, then positive thinking is not going to do anything for you unless you're performing the actions necessary to produce the results that you want to get. So that's what I look at. Again, thoughts becomes your destiny when you go through the whole process. But with here, you have to have a purpose. When mixed with purpose and persistent and a burning desire for the translation into riches and other material things. Again, riches, that depends on that's all on you. Your riches, it depends on what you value. You might value, you want to have $1 million in the bank, you want to make X amount of dollars a month, whatever riches are to you. Riches for one person might not be riches for another person. So it varies person to person. But the fact remains, your thoughts become your destiny. Okay? So what you think about, when it's all said and done, that's going to be your destiny. Okay? So that's what I got. Again, that's just the chapter 1 and the first few lines of this book, and that's tremendous. So this book here, like I said, you have to really read this book. But that's my first, from chapter 1, even just the first part of it that I got from the book. Like I said, I'm into personal development, and this is one of the books that, I'll read this book once or twice, maybe 2 or 3 more times to really get the gist of it. And at the same time, I'll start another book, which I don't know what I'm going to read yet, but I'm thinking about it. So that's it from Sherlin. Sending out noticing here from Florida. Check out my website, roadlesstraveled to success.com. And also, if you want to check out 2-minute message that I have, 888-310-9654. Tell you a little about what industry I do and what I'm in and what I'm doing. Get to know me a little bit also. And you can also check me out on Facebook, Sherlin Carrington.